Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we discuss on some interesting updates. We start with this report talking about Robert Lewandowski, who reveals his admiration for Barca wonderkid Lamine Yamal, saying that there is something wow about him. We are going to discuss on that as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about this report claiming that Barcelona contemplated a late swoop for this 12 million rated Ligue 1 midfielder by name Azzedine Ounahi. So guys, as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. In an interview with Mekiziki, Barcelona forward Robert Lewandowski talked in detail about his initial impression of Lamine Yamal, saying that he has not seen such a talented youngster at such a level in a long time. Back in April, when Yamal made his first team debut, he became the youngest player to appear for Barcelona's first team at 15 years, 9 months, and 16 days. After playing 3 games with the team in the previous season, he was given the winner's medal after Barca won La Liga. Despite being 16 years of age, Yamal has drawn comparisons with former Barca forward Lionel Messi, and the forward is now hailed as the next big thing. Speaking about the young star, veteran forward Lewandowski said that although Yamal is still a child, everyone is fascinated by his talents, he said. To be honest, I haven't seen such a player at this age, at this level, for a long time. But on the other hand, I'm afraid it's too early for him. It's too early for him. He's still a kid, he's 16. Lewandowski advised the 16-year-old that despite his age, expectations are about to begin since he's going to play a big role under Xavi this season. He said, "Not everyone is fascinated by him. I don't want to criticize him because I love Lamine. I'm trying to help him too, but he realizes the adversity or the situation that awaits him. There is fascination now, but the expectations are about to begin." The former Bayern Munich center forward went on to say, "This boy should be living. He should still be a childhood. He should still have a childhood. How many players who started playing first team football at top clubs at the age of 16 have gone on to play longer than their 30s? You won't find any, maybe one or two. Today, it's harder for youngsters because of social networks. Before it was easier. We didn't read everything in the media. There was no flow of information, videos or comments. Newspapers were read, but the internet was still in its infancy. Don't fool yourself. At 16, I read this. My head isn't ready for it." The forward also admitted that there is something wow about Yamal, he said. "Of course, I don't mean he shouldn't play. I don't want those words to be taken that way. I love Lamine Yamal. I've seen a lot of youngsters in training and I thought they were good, but there is something wow about him. He's passionate about football." He lastly advised the player and Barcelona that there is absolutely no need to make any rash decisions about the player. He said, "From the point of view of the child, the boy, it's a challenge for him, for his environment, for the club not to upset that balance, not to try and jump over something that can't be jumped over." Great words there from Robert Lewandowski, and I must admit. I think Lewandowski knows why he's saying this. It's true. Lamine is a great player. In fact, Lewa's admiration of him is wonderful. But I love the fact that Lewa is also trying to say he should be very, very careful. You know, not to be carried away by the limelight. Honestly, personally, me, I can take this word from from Lewandowski to be like a slight dig against Xavi, because honestly, I've never been for the opinion the way Xavi keeps on repeating, like putting Lamine Yamal all the time as a starter. For me, you are killing that guy's career. If Javi continues to do this, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. At this age of 16, Lamine Yamal is supposed to be phased into the team gradually. I mean, gradually. It shouldn't be a process where you start a 16-year-old kid at all times. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I think deep in Lewandowski, he knows that Javi is not making the right decision by doing that all the time. But he cannot say it because Javi is the boss. But honestly, if we can look critically at what Lewandowski said, it's a little bit of a slight dig against Javid, and I understand that. Of course, like the moment where he said, let's not misunderstand what he's saying." He's just trying to say the truth, but he's just trying to play it down. But notwithstanding, appreciating Lamine Yamal for the great skills he has. I mean, at the age of 16, and I like the fact that Lewa also gave him some valuable advice in that interview. I think if Lamine is wise, he can pick this from this experienced guy as an advice and grow up. He's still a kid, just 16 years old, and still a lot for him. A lot. He can play him for 20 more years as we stand. It's still good. It's still good. So let's just see how it goes for Lamine Yamal in his career. Then moving on to the final story of discussion. The transfer deadline day was no short of action for FC Barcelona as they made several incoming and outgoing deals on Friday. The headlines were obviously grabbed by the marquee arrivals of Joao Felix and Joao Cancelo, both joining on season-long loan deals from Atletico Madrid and Manchester City, respectively. It must be remembered that manager Xavi Hernandez also sought the signing of a new midfielder, apart from a right back and a forward. And even though nobody arrived, it appears that the Catalans did consider a move for one. Indeed, as per Santiago Aona of Foot Mercato, Barcelona gave a thought about making a move for Olympique Marseille and Morocco midfielder Azzedine Ounahi late in the transfer window. Unai is no stranger to Barca, with the midfielder whose market value stands at 12 million, having been linked with the Catalans back in December after his exploits in the FIFA World Cup with Morocco. At the time, Unai was at Ager SEO, with the Catalans deciding not to pursue him. The 23-year-old signed for Marseille towards the end of the winter window, but the Moroccan has not been playing much under Marcelino at the Ligue 1 outfield, and as such, several clubs took an interest in him this summer as per the report. And Barcelona were among the ones who contemplated a move for Ouani, and the Blaugrana understood to have thought of signing the midfielder on a loan deal. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.